Hello friends and welcome to my YouTube channel Simply Stocks, and today it's the new year and this is the new year bonanza video with some small cap companies or smaller companies that could be huge over the next 5 years. So let's get started. First of all, a disclaimer that this is not a stock recommendation. People taking any position to any share that I talk about should do that with their own due diligence and research, and I'm not in favor or against any company that I talk about. Before I talk about these stocks, please kindly subscribe to my Patreon channel, and once you do that, it will help me grow the channel, help you also ask me questions and eke out answers in greater detail. Once you get the $10 membership, you'll have access to my portfolio, my watch list, and a number of podcasts that I put up from time to time. And for detailed market or company talk, you can directly email me and we can work things out with a fee. And also, if you cannot pay on Patreon, become a member on YouTube and you get all the benefits of Patreon members on YouTube. So you can do that as well. Now about the criteria for these stocks. These are established brands and strong managements, diversified yet market leaders in their own space. So these companies might be small cap, mid cap, or large cap, but they have their own leadership in the industry that they are working in. A strong institutional holding, high promoter holding is also there, and solid return ratios and numbers over the last 3-4 years. How to allocate the funds? Well, you can do either two things: put in 20% into all these five companies, or put in 10% into these five companies and mix it with some stable companies around five of those. So, around 10 companies you can have in your portfolio. Five could be these five, and you can hold for the next 4 or 5 years. First pick in this list is Loris Labs, and it has come in because of the correction that has taken place, because the company is pretty good into the API segment and has been doing extremely well, but has corrected from the top in July, August, and it has come down by more than 30% from those 770 levels and went to 480 and now has recovered. So, emerging pharma brand, front runner in the API production space, and demand for API or active pharma research and products to surge going forward. Because of the pandemic, we have seen how demand for the pharmaceutical products and medicines have increased. And I think the trend will continue as there is a momentous shift in the way people look at their health at the moment. There is strong DII and FII plus promoter holding. There's only 12% free float at the moment. Order pipeline is pretty good with new launches that is awaited in FY23, and there are many other orders that are in the pipeline that could suit well for revenues in FY23. So stock has corrected from the top, as I mentioned, from 770, so it at reasonable levels at the moment, and I believe it has a low market cap for the business that it is doing and the kind of order book that the company is having. The market cap could be well beyond 60-70,000 crores in the coming couple of years, and could surge many times over the next 5 years if things really go right. The second in the list is Somani Home Innovation, and this is a company that I did recommend or did tell about a few months back. At that time, the stock was around 320, 330. Right now, the stock is around 420, 430. It hasn't moved that much, and it has come down from the highs of 480 to around 380, 390, and is meandering around here. The issue with the stock is that the number of shares traded is small, so you can say it has low liquidity. That's just about it. But the company is doing extremely well. Set to come out with around 2500 to 2800, 2700 crore revenue in FY23, and a good profitability around 25 rupees EPS for FY23. I think it is trading at very reasonable levels, around 20 times, 15, 17 times 1 year forward earnings. I think it is probably set to double over the next 2 years. I'm pretty confident that the way the valuations are, it is set to double over the next 1-2 years and then go even higher going forward, trading at just about 1.5 time sales, very attractively priced and a very good economy play. It is into a number of innovative kitchen appliances, automotive products that could be linked to your mobile phone. So very innovative, you can say, productions that is being done by Somani Home. Yes, there is stiff competition, but the valuations are very attractive at these levels. The third in the list is Kilpest India, and I have talked long and hard about it over the last 3 years. Provides diagnostic products, kits, etc. Testing story is over, but company has a long way to go. Why? Because they have got approvals in US, Europe, UK. They have expanded their capacity to 1 lakh kits per day. 1 lakh kids per month, is it? Sorry, 1 lakh kids per day, and things are looking bright for the future because the way they have got the approvals. In fact, once things normalize, they'll be able to export better, they'll be able to export well, and the numbers are set to improve from FY23, and they will have very stable numbers. These numbers will not be the same, that it would depend on the pandemic. So I think they would come out with decent 27-28 rupees EPS for FY23, and it is trading at around 15-16 times 1 year forward earnings, which is extremely cheap, and with a lot of triggers to come up. NSC listing, 3B Black Bio being listed and not Kilpest India, so it will be regarded as 3B Black Bio RDX RX kind of a thing. So 3B Black Bio RX, and there'll be a lot of, you can say, fund houses getting into it once it lists as a, you can say, a company which is into diagnostics and not quite agriculture that many people think about it. They have shifted their business altogether. So a good 5 to 8x return from the current levels possible over the next 5-6 years. Once things get going, this stock can do extremely well. For 300 crore market cap, 330 crore market cap is extremely less for this business. Fourth in the list is Happiest Minds. Is the largest company in this list, around 18-19,000 crores. But the way it has seen time correction, I have no doubt in my mind that the stock is headed towards 2,000 over the next 1 year, and maybe much higher over the next 4 or 5 years. It is a top mid cap IT firm, have clientele across the globe, and it has top management with Mr. Suta at the top, an exceptional track record, and the company could scale 60 to 70,000 crore market cap over the next 4 or 5 years. Uh, have seen good time correction, and that's why it looks attractive at these levels. And in the new age tech business of education tech, which has around 20% share of the revenue, and you have seen how education tech and online education has taken shape. So I think this company is set to do extremely well over the next 4 or 5 years. And the fifth in my list is ADF Foods. I have made the video separately about this stock as well. They make pickles, chutneys, sauce, and paste, etc. They exports to all continents except South America. They are exporting everywhere, and they also make condiments, ready to eat food, and paste. So they are into very different niche, and a number of products that they are making. The market cap is again extremely less for such business, around 16-1700 crores. It is corrected from the top. It is a strong stock, very good return ratio. It is trading at only 28-29 times earnings. For a food company, for such a business, it should be trading at 45-50 times, which it should going forward. So valuations is extremely reasonable for the stock. You can buy these at these levels or any declines. So this was my video on my picks for the next 5 years, the new year picks. I hope you liked the video. Kindly do subscribe to my channel, hit the bell icon so you get my videos straight away when I post it, and kindly support me on Patreon. Thanks a lot.